So I was going to do a recap in my office tonight, but it smells really strong in there. They're putting the TG Wellbeing Recovery Center in right now, and I think they just laid the carpet a couple days ago. So we're going to sit in my car and do the recap. Anyway, first things first, guys, I am turning 60 this year. I know I don't feel 60. I am pushing harder than I ever did in my life, and in celebration of that, I want to keep coming here, bringing value to you and showing you that aging is just a construct. It's not really a reality as we know it, and that any of us can optimize ourselves at any age. So for my workout tonight, I did legs. I started out with the barbell squats. I warmed up with the bar. I started with the 25-pound plates on each side, and then I jumped up to 1 plate, and then I added 25 to that. So then my last set was a plate and a 25. I probably should have gone up to a plate and 10. I think I did 4 or 5 reps for that last set. Anyway, and then I went over to this new machine where you lie on your back and you basically press with your legs. I really actually like that. You load the plates on the back of the machine, and I started with 2 plates, and then I just added 2 plates for each set. So I did 2 plates, 4 plates, 6 plates. I think I only got 6 reps for that last set. So right now I'm only doing 3 sets per exercise. The reason for that is because it's good to change it up. I'm trying to go a little heavier with each set just to build ultimate strength and get some mass in my muscles. And then I went over to do a hamstring move. You load the machine with the plates, and then you grab the bar and you kind of bend over and then stand up. And it's kind of like a deadlift type movement. That one, again, I started with a plate on each side, so 2 plates, 4 plates, and 6 plates total for 3 sets. I did 10, 10, and 6, I believe, on the last one. Then I went over and I did the hamstring cable pulls, and for 3 sets I started with 135, 150, and 195 for 12 reps each. And then the battery ran out on my other camera, so then I used this camera and I just went over and did shoulders. I just did lat raises, I did overhead press, and then I did front raises. Actually, I went a little heavier for each set. I did 30, 35, and 40. And then for the front raises, I actually started with 25, 30, and 35. These anterior delts are a little bit smaller, and I find that I have to drop the weight by about 5 pounds for each set to really get a good workout on these anterior delts. And then I just went over and did the cable crunch. So I felt really good tonight. I have so much energy, guys. Be sure and go back and watch my video on methylene blue. I use it every day. I do 5 milligrams in the morning, and then I do 5 milligrams about an hour before my workouts, and I feel amazing. I never run out of energy. I have just energy throughout the day. Of course, there's other things you need to do to optimize yourself, right? Like get on a good, meat-based diet. Very important. Get good sleep. Be sure and get outside and get in the sun. Get your bare feet on the earth. I do the hot, cold contrast showers, which really help to optimize my immune system. Since I went full carnivore a year and a half ago, I have not gotten sick at all, not even a cold. There's a lot to optimizing yourself, but ultimately optimizing your metabolic health is key. Hey guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm Dr. Victoria Munoz. Till next time, take care.